Hi, my name is Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man, and today I'm going to talk to you all about what sign can wear what crystal or who can wear what crystal. Ah, I'm going to say it right off the bat, anyone can wear any crystal, but you want to know why? I'm going to explain this throughout the video because you're not going to find the answer anywhere else online because online is just full of misinformation. People like to say, oh, this sign can't wear this crystal or you'll face catastrophe. Leo can't wear tiger eye, or it was actually online. It said Aries can't wear tiger eye, or just chaos will happen. They'll have really bad luck. Well, guess who's an Aries? And the second I wore tiger's eye, within that hour, I found $100 on the ground. That's just that. Like, there's so much misinformation online. I know why they do it. They do it straight up for clout. Yep, because there was this one particular woman who I'm not even gonna say her name so she doesn't get attention on TikTok, and she was saying the most bogus information, and it looked like whenever she said information, like she was biting her tongue not to laugh because she knew it was just like fluff and not true. But she's like, oh, you can't wear this one because the trajectory of this planet or the size of this planet doesn't agree with this crystal. Oh, this planet has this in it, so like no one can wear this crystal. You know how much information online is out there? There's something online that actually it got adopted as a fact. It's people say, "Oh, you can't wear more than 3 crystals or you'll have crystal chaos." Yup, that makes sense. Crystal chaos. You can't. No. All these crystals. Okay, think about it like this. In the ground, this should make it nice and easy for you. In the ground, before we pull the crystals out the ground, most of these crystals, these people are saying don't grow together, don't go together, actually grow together in the ground. So if they're growing together next to each other side by side in the ground, they're definitely going to be able to grow on you and help you grow. Think about it like that. That's a little cool way to remember it. Like, I see online like, oh, you should really think twice about wearing amethyst because, oh, this is a great example. This is gonna really help you guys because I know you see the fluff online. Oh, I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a second, or let's call it angel's advocate because I don't like that word. But oh, so you have amethyst and you have citrine, or you have carnelian and you have amethyst? No, 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 you can't wear those two together because if you wear amethyst, amethyst is to calm you down and carnelian is to speed you up. You can't wear them both together or else you're gonna be calmed down and speeded up. Okay, I know I'm supposed to. I laughed before this video. I'm laughing during this video, but whoa, the misinformation's horrible. It's not like we don't have more than 7 chakras or anything. It's not like we can't have 2 different energy centers in the body that do separate things. Oh, there is such a thing as being calmed down and sped up. Okay, let's think about it like this. If one energy center, your sacral chakra, is completely out of whack, and let's just say your crown chakra is overactive, then the amethyst can actually do both in removing any problems causing it to be hyperactive and help calming it down. Yes, the amethyst calms down, but if your sacral chakra is completely weak, it doesn't relate to your crown chakra being calmed down. That's a different energy center. That's just a different problem. It has different properties. So basically, your sacral chakra, for example, is orange. Orange crystals help calm that down. Orange crystals help purify it, help get the energy center on track. I mean, the thing is, you can be calmed down in certain areas of your body and sped up in other areas in your body. For example, there's a hematite, for example. It both calms you down and speeds you up. Wherever you look online, you're going to find information that says hematite will calm you down. Oh, hematite will give you strength and vigor. It depends on you. That's what it depends on. All these crystals, they depend on us. Remember that they're helping us. They're not supposed to be, we're not supposed to 100% be relying on them. We're supposed to be working with them. But for example, there was someone in LA Fitness at the gym. I'm not going to say who it was, but they were basically bouncing off the walls like they were hopping down every single time I saw them, and they bought a hematite off of me. I'm not going to say if it was a bracelet or necklace, but when they got the hematite necklace, they were just so calm, and they're just like, I've never been this focused in my life, but they were still energetic, but not hopping around like that. It helped equal them out. It helped create a balance. Your whole body is about balance. All your chakras are about being in balance, not being underactive, not being overactive, not being blocked, not being just completely out of whack. So yeah, you can wear more than one crystal. You can wear 2 crystals, 3 crystals, 4 crystals, 5 crystals, 6 crystals, 7 crystals, 8 crystals, 9 crystals. The thing is, it depends on you. If you're someone who has a ton of stuff going on, you want to work with the crystals one by one. This is why I recommend people not to get, because people are like, I want an amethyst and a citrine and a hematite and a green aventurine and a pyrite all in one bracelet. I'm like, so when one crystal causes a little bit of chaos and havoc because you have an off energy center, you're not going to know which one it is. So I recommend people start with one crystal at a time, and you can work with that with clear quartz. People want to try all the crystals at once. Try them one by one so you know how you feel with the crystal, so you recognize the crystal's energy. So when you feel a very focused energy around your mind, you know it's the hematite. You know it's the amethyst. You know it's just that crystal. So what does it mean when you put on a crystal and you get a very, very crazy reaction? It doesn't mean that because you're a zodiac sign you can't wear the crystal. It means that energy center that crystal embodies is way off whack. It's just either underactive, overactive, or it's just being neglected. There could be problems soaked up in it. There's a list of reasons. Like if you have hooks in your chakras, which people are going to put energetic hooks in you, especially energy vampires or people who just want and just completely want to take all your energy, just want to put themselves around you all the time. If someone's a stalker and they're just putting their hooks in you, or just you're having dreams of them, etc. So it can be so many different reasons, but you don't have problems ever related to your zodiac signs and crystals. That's not a thing. Like certain zodiacs, yes, certain zodiacs can have certain characteristics to them, but that's not going to define you as a person. The creator didn't make us to basically be ruled by the properties of our zodiac. So every sign can wear every crystal. Certain zodiacs, for example, let me say it like this. So in Aries, let's just say they're extra fiery. Now, if they're going to start off with carnelian, it might, if they have other energy center blockages, it might not be the best crystal to start off with. It could be a very good crystal because the crystal will dissolve blockages of the sacral chakra and help that energy be going. But a good crystal to start off with, if you're an Aries, is bloodstone, for an example. Bloodstone's very good for focusing you, grounding you, helping you heal your heart chakra, and helping you be lucky. Yes, so some crystals are better than others when you first start off, but just because you're a certain zodiac sign doesn't mean you can't wear a crystal. Just because, just don't listen to people online when they say, oh, you can't wear this crystal because this crystal, like these will counter the effects. No crystal counters out each other. That's the biggest fluff I've ever seen. One guru I saw online, which I really pondered it. Maybe he just didn't know any better. Maybe he didn't know about crystals enough to say it, but he made an opinion, saying, oh, if you wear more than 3 crystals at once, you're going to face crystal chaos. Now, you want the person to stop wearing 3 crystals, and I've actually seen certain people who only say you can only wear 3 crystals at once, just because they don't want people having more crystals in them, just because they don't want people having the power to self-empower themselves to help release themselves past certain blockages. For example, if you're wearing citrine, pyrite, and aventurine, all luck crystals, yes. Now that person says, no, you can't wear more than 3 because they're not going to work together. Well, what if you needed a little bit of extra protection? What if you wanted a black tourmaline with those 3 luck crystals? Now you're ahead of the other person who just wants you to have no crystals at all. They want to cap you at 3 crystals. So I have encountered where some people talk about not having more than other people. They basically taught that you can't wear more than 3 crystals just so that they can cap them at a certain knowledge, and so the person cannot learn on their own how to pass them. It was very, I'm not going to say scary, but when I first started off, and I just stayed at 3 crystals. I'm like, I don't want anything crazy to happen. My knowledge was being capped. I took a major risk, and I disagreed with everything online said, just for the sake of in the name of science, for the name of knowledge. And it was a little scary at first, but when I made the jump, I'm like, okay. I went from wearing 3 crystal bracelets to 4. And I'm like, okay, I felt fine. And then I wore 5, then 6, and then 7, then 8, and 9, and 10. And I'm like, certain days it would take me longer to add new crystals to my body, but I would realize that I felt better. So what's it mean when you have an adverse reaction to a crystal? It means that, like I said, that your energy center is out of whack, it's out of funk. You need to work past that blockage. So let's do this for an example. It means that that crystal is the crystal that you need to work with the most. If you have a serious problem wearing hematite, you start throwing up, you feel sick, you feel dizzy, you feel nauseous, like you think you're allergic to it. You're not actually allergic to the hematite. Your energy field is working past it. One way I figured this out, because that was me with one crystal in particular, is I got really adverse reactions to it, is I switched it to just holding it in my right hand. And your right is the releasing side. So your left, you'll receive the energies of the stone, yes. But on your right side, you're releasing the blockages of that stone that you have on. It also does that on the necklace, but it's good to have it when you just clutch the necklace or the bracelet or just the actual stone in your right hand, because you're releasing any blockages that that stone has on you. After that, it might take a week, it might take a month, but after you get through the blockages of the hematite, you'll start sleeping better, you'll start feeling better, you'll have more energy, and you'll notice the hematite doesn't react to you anymore. Now, why does the hematite not react to you? Why does the crystal not react to you? It doesn't react to you because you work past that crystal's energy, and it's now incorporated within your energy field, and it's preventing that blockage from coming back in, and that's why you stop feeling crystals. I'm gonna make a whole other video on why you stop feeling crystals, but that's the reason. It's because you have incorporated the crystal's energy into your being. Some people notice, this is a good video to talk about this, some people notice when they stop wearing a crystal for 2 weeks and they pick up the crystal again, the crystal is so strong and it makes them dizzy, or like they have to sit down, like it makes them thirsty. It's because that crystal is not part of your energy field anymore, and whatever problems that the crystal had helped before, when you stopped feeling it, actually came back into your energy field, making you feel those problems again. And when you get the crystal after not having it for 2 weeks and you have a strong energetic reaction, it's because you're not used to the crystal's energy and the problem came back when the crystal was gone. I learned that from experience. I learned that from helping people. That's some knowledge that you might see online just because I said it, because it took me a long time to figure it out. It took me a very long time to figure that out. The reason why you guys might have an adverse reaction to crystals is because of you. That's it. Other people might not have the same adverse reaction to crystals, but once you get used to the crystal's energy, it becomes a part of you. Every crystal can be worn by everyone, every zodiac sign. Now, it might take you a second to up your threshold, so people are like, oh, you're wearing all those crystals? I thought Aries couldn't wear the tiger's eye, or I thought this Leo couldn't wear it. Like, no. The reason I'm wearing so many and I'm able to is because I built up my tolerance. I built up the energy that the crystals are offering. It took me a while to get to know all their energies, but now I've incorporated them in my energy field, and it made me realize that every person can wear every crystal. Now I'm going to make another video talking about what happens when you wear past a certain amount of crystals, because a lot of people who have gotten crystals from me, their arms are like mine, their necks are like mine, because they notice all the benefits the crystals are bringing into your life. Which leads me to talk about my next point. What happens after you wear a whole bunch of crystals? Let's just say in the astral plane, you shine brighter than the sun. You shine as bright as the sun. You will flat out offend negative energy wherever you go. So people who have been around you your whole life will not want to be around you. They're not going to be able to stand. They're going to bite their tongues. It's just, people, and some of you might have already encountered this. When you start wearing a certain amount of crystals, people will be very, very different and off around you. They will act very, very strange. And you're like, there's something different about people. Why are people acting like this? It wasn't happening before. It's because all the crystals that you're wearing, the crystals are protecting you from them. Remember, these work like Wi-Fi. They work, we can't see them work. They're kind of like Wi-Fi signal on our phone that allows us to get the Wi-Fi, And the crystals are actively pushing people away. Some of them actually shove people on the astral plane. They're shoving them like, hey, get away from me. You're not good for me. I remember I didn't wear all my black crystals when I went to the gym, and people just gave me problems for the sake of giving me problems. And I'm like, okay, let's not do this ever again. So the point is, you guys can wear any crystal. It's based on you. Do not look online. Use yourself as experience. Just make your own assumptions, make your own opinions, make your own any conclusion you have about wearing too many crystals. Make on your own. Don't go offline. Don't go on the information online. They're gonna tell you that you can't wear more than 3 crystals, so you cannot get the self-empowerment to help yourself. That's what this video is about. Don't listen to people. The people who are saying Aries or Sagittarius. Let's make up something silly. Aquarius can't wear blue kyanite because if Aquarius wears blue kyanite, they're gonna be too watery and they're gonna be too emotional around people, and it's gonna sound like it makes sense. There's gonna be something off that makes you question it, but your intuition, your guides will tell you, hey, that's kind of off. They'll make you question the information. That's why you guys question the information so heavily. You'll come to me and you're like, can Aries wear this crystal? Or can Libra wear this crystal? Can Sagittarius wear this crystal? What if, like, can I wear this crystal? Can I wear amethyst with carnelian? Because online has told you that you can't. Your guides are telling you, your higher self is telling you, question the information because it's not correct. And guess what? You guys come to me constantly asking that question because it's in your subconscious mind that it feels wrong what they said online. And guess what? You are right. They are wrong. Make your own opinions. Do not let anyone put a knowledge cap on you. Online is nothing but full of knowledge caps when it comes to crystals. They just want you to be capped. They don't want you surpassing a certain amount of knowledge or a certain amount of power that you can get in self-empowerment and spiritual empowerment with these crystals. That's what this video is about. I'm freeing you guys from what crystal can this zodiac... No. Some zodiac signs are better wearing other crystals when they first start off, but every crystal can be worn by everyone. This is the moral to this video. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, just leave them in the comment section. This video is here to help you be self-empowered, to help you get on your spiritual journey and help you become the highest form of that you can be. If you have any questions, like I said, leave them below. Until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye!